Hello and welcome to the Belcourt. We are excited to show you who we are.
They truly are one of the highlights of Nashville.
It creates this kind of magic that you get swept up in it.
You must go. You will love movies again. It will be the best movie experience you will ever have.
On May 18, 1925, the Belcourt opened its doors as the Hillsborough, a silent film house and stage for vaudeville plays and concerts. Film exhibitions ceased after 1927, however, we continued to thrive as Nashville Community Playhouse until 1962. We were also home to the Grand Ole Opry between 1934 and 1936. By 1964, the theater transitioned back to film, this time as an art house called Belcourt Cinema. A second theater was annexed in 1968, and we became the first twin theater in the state of Tennessee. By the 1990s, developers threatened to purchase and demolish the theater, but community members stepped in to save it.
Through all of those moments, we are and are defined by this community that we serve, that we curate for, that we develop educational programming for, and we couldn't be luckier to be in the city that we're in, serving the community that we do.
If you really like cinema outside of the mainstream, international cinema, horror flicks, comedy, obscure movies, classics that you might have never heard of or don't get played a lot, new restorations, just everything that you want that's unique as far as cinema goes, the Belcourt's the place to go, period.
In the early days, we probably started with about 100 films a year. These days, it's going to be more like 400. Any given month, there's a mix of new releases and repertory programming, studio films, specialty releases, the type of films that get nominated for Oscars, documentaries, foreign films, and then the other half of the programming is repertory, which is any number of programs. Film screening at midnight every other Friday and Saturday. We often have a music-themed film playing on Monday, and maybe there's a whole other repertory series based around a theme or an actor or a filmmaker. Even though we know we can't be all things to all people, we try pretty hard to do it anyways.
I really liked the Belcourt right away because it had a much more community-oriented feel than, when you go to a regular theater.
A film at the Belcourt is more than that. It's an event. We provide so many opportunities for the audience to connect with the art of cinema, but also with the topics on screen. Introductions, post-screening talks, seminars, workshops, performances. We provide so many opportunities for our audience to engage with filmmakers, or academics, or community leaders, or just with each other. We also have a mobile movie theater, so we're able to keep the conversation about movies going throughout the community.
The education program that they have backing this is one of a kind. I don't know anywhere else where I would be able to learn so much about film from other people just as passionate, unless I was taking like a college course.
We can screen 35mm, 16mm, and also 4K digital. Our staff of highly trained projectionists are the best around.
There is nothing more important than world-class projection. The way the movie looks, that if we had a director walk into the screening of their film at any moment during any screening on any day of the week, they would look at that image and say, this is the film that I made. That's the goal we set for ourselves, and that's why projection upgrades are key.
We're looking forward to upgrading our projection to really help us maintain that vision that we have of giving our customers the best experience with a film that they can possibly have.
It's one of the few places that feels like they care.
It's been my favorite place to see a movie in the entire world, and it's really been a reason why I love calling Nashville home.
I love the programming, I love the talks and the speakers, I love the seminars, I love the series. Belcourt takes films seriously, not just as individual movies, but as a culture and as something that contributes to the ongoing dialogue of film and art, and that's what I really appreciate. When I want to be challenged, I go to the Belcourt.
Your support allows us not only to continue the work that we're doing today, but really imagine, create, and stabilize a cinema for the future for all of the audiences we work hard to build and engage with day in and day out at the Belcourt.